What's up, y'all? In today's video, I'm going over 4 fragrances that I have backup bottles of now, or in the past I've had backup bottles of them. These are 4 fragrances that I've worn really heavily, very heavily in my collection. Enough so, like I said, that I either went ahead and bought backup bottles of, or I've gone through and had to buy another one of. And let's get into it. Alright, so 4 on this list goes to Dior Sauvage EDP. Now, most of you guys have seen this bottle, at least at some point. It's just like the EDT, minus the bottom here is a little, maybe a little amber down there. It's very, very similar to the EDT and also similar to the Parfum. But like I said here, this is the EDP. This is my favorite of the line. It's a bit more, it's a bit not quite as sharp or as piercing, but in my opinion, it just smells more refined, not more mature, but it smells more something that's not as offensive to people that will be in a room around you. But you should still be pretty careful with the spray on this one, because if you're familiar with Dior sprayers, you can either go light or you can go really heavy. And with this one, this is one that's really easy to go really heavy with. This is one that I don't necessarily spray the pulse points direct. This is one that I kind of do like a blanket spray. So if I do one spray here, versus 1, 2, 3, 4, you know, that tends to work better for this fragrance. But guys, this is one of the heaviest compliment getters that I have in my collection. I think that's why I bought 2 bottles of this. There's really only good scent memories that are attached to this. The only negative I can think of is there's once where I wore it too loudly like at work, and someone yelled out, "Hey, who won Cologne?" And it happened to be this that was causing that reaction. I did wear the EDT pretty heavily too, but this one I had a lot better luck with this one, and I wore the crap out of this one. And I still do. I still spray it on every now and then. I still wear this with ease. I don't care what I have here. This one is still really easy for me to wear, and I really, really enjoy when I wear it. And it's funny that my number 3 here is going to be one that I've not always spoken about very highly on my channel, but it's one that I've grown to love, I've grown to really enjoy. I have not only bought 1 bottle of it. This is Homme Cologne, guys. I've only bought 1. When I say that I like it, I like it. I like it a lot. And as you can see here, these were some TJ Maxx hidden gems here. Not really hidden gems. They're just bought at TJ Maxx. And also, am I the only one here that misses TJ Maxx? Like, I miss going to TJ Maxx and kind of carousing around and looking at their fragrances. Like, honestly, I miss it a lot. But with the Homme Cologne, I have a bunch of, you know, just good memories with it in terms of over time. Like the almond citrusiness to it. It just brings back just a lot of memories that was really happy. And it's just a happy fragrance. When I put it on, I just feel better. It reminds me of the summer. It reminds me of warmer weather. And just spray it on, it's a very relaxing fragrance. It's very uplifting at the same time. So it means it's a very soothing fragrance to put on. And just so you guys can see the bottle again, I'll put it up here for you. And here you'll see the front of the bottle all the way around here. It's got a nice little shine to it. Yeah, it's as you guys can see, it's got a little bit of wear here from taking on and off the shelf. But here we have the Guerlain symbol there. And yeah, that one's real nice. It's honestly a toss-up between this and this, but I've bought backup bottles of this. I will be buying backup bottles of this at some point, but for right now, this is one that I have backup bottles of, so I had to include it in this list. Again, guys, that is Homme Cologne by Guerlain. And next on this list is going to be one that I didn't expect to like as much as I did, but I'm really going to like, really going to enjoy it. It's a great date night fragrance. Let me just go and show y'all. It's Nuit de L'Homme. Now, this is the 2019 batch of it, but it's been said that this is not quite as strong as it once was, which I have one of the older ones here as well. Sure, it's a little stronger. Sure, it's a little more heavier on the cardamom. It might last just a little bit longer. But guys, this one's still really enjoyable to wear. But like I said, it might not be quite as strong, but it's just that sexy date night kind of fragrance, guys. Which is why I have this. I have that backup one. I have a clone of it, clone of the older batch. But still, this is one that's really enjoyable to wear. I honestly reach for this one the most out of all of them, which you probably can't tell much that I've worn it. too much, but I have. This is a really, really enjoyable fragrance to wear. If only thing I would wish about this would be that it performed better. Maybe it projected a little bit better. But for being a date night scent, it's perfect. You go out for an hour or two and you put this on, good to go. But this fragrance is basically a fresh, spicy fragrance. It's like I said, it's heavy on the cardamom. It doesn't last quite as long as you want it to last, but it doesn't take away from the allure of it. It doesn't take away from the attractiveness or compliment-getting factor of this. Which again is really heavy, which I think is partially why it's in this list, because it's a very heavy compliment getter. Which again, you guys, that was Nuit de Homme by Yves by YSL. And number 4 on this list is going to go to a flanker of a fragrance, but in my opinion, it's the best flanker of the line. If not best, it's second best. It is the most enjoyable one of the bunch to me. It's a bit of the sweeter take on the line. It's one that I've worn heavy. I've gotten a backup bottle of it. I've got a backup 1 ounce bottle of it as well. But it is Acqua di Gio Absolu. So some say that this almost has like the Invictus take on the Acqua di Gio line. I can see that, but at the same time, I much prefer this over Invictus. So you guys can see the atomizer. And again, guys, in the testing that I've done with this, and getting people to smell it, this is heavily favored by the women. This is scent, the sweetness I think is what does it. The woodsy accords behind it. It to me is more compliment getting than Profumo, which is known to be compliment getter, which in my opinion can be a bit for the more mature crowd, but can still be worn by people that are my age and younger. But I'm always going to recommend this one over it, because like I said, it's just much more enjoyable, and that's just the plain Absolute, not the Absolute Instinct. And just to recap, just so you guys know, Sauvage for me, this EDP at least, was a blind buy. I bought this because I really enjoyed wearing the EDT, but when I was wearing the EDT, I was on like a trip and I wanted to buy a new fragrance. So I hopped on to YouTube and I'm pretty sure I saw quite a few reviews. I saw Jeremy, I saw Timmy talking about this fragrance right here, and it hyped me up quite a bit. And I think that hype followed up into me actually wearing it and turned into one of my signature scents. And like I said, I wore so heavy that I tapped through an entire bottle of it. And this could easily pass as one of my nighttime signature scents, because I have worn it pretty heavy. This one, I have been giving this 2014 version quite a bit of wear, to be honest with you guys, which I'm gonna need to stop doing because I can hear it getting low. You can't, the thing about this bottle is that you can't see the level in there. Kind of a bummer. And with this one, you can, obviously. Which, guys, that is that. I know I wasn't tagged in this video, but I'm gonna tag some other reviewers here. If you already done this, I am so sorry. Comment down below and say I already did it, bro. Sorry, and I missed it. But I'm gonna tag Stefan Fragrance. Since you're back, bro. I'm glad you're back, but I'm gonna tag you in this one. The Fragrance Fanatic. I'm gonna tag Stefan Fragrance and Fragrance Fanatic. You two. I'll see what you guys got here for your 4 that you would double up on. Guys, like I always say, keep it gent and love your scent, and I will see you all next time.